I appear to have annoyed Alin Petrake, the president of the Romanian Rugby Federation, who has reacted to my views on Twitter that the Belgium v Spain World Cup qualifier be replayed. Mr. Petrake is widely quoted as saying, "Clive Woodward is a pensioner who has nothing to do." He offered himself to the Spanish Federation. Assuming the quote is true, it did make me laugh. First, I have never been busier in both my sporting and business interests, and even if I were a pensioner, what's wrong with that? And, second, I know nobody in the Spanish Federation, holiday in Portugal, and my involvement in the debate on Twitter came about purely because of my desire to see rugby's integrity retained. Even if Spain had won and qualified for the RWC 2019, I would have supported any view that the match be replayed because the circumstances around it set a bad example, as there was a massive conflict of interest by those selecting the officials from Romania. The Belgium v Spain game effectively decided if Spain or Romania qualified for RWC 2019. Everybody knew that well in advance. Other than the Six Nations matches, it was the most important game of rugby in the world last weekend. Given that, it was inconceivable that the game in Brussels be refereed by a team of 3 Romanian officials whose union had such a vested interest in the result. When Spain raised their objection over their appointment a month in advance, it should have been upheld, along with their request for TMO technology. Every effort should have been made to show that the game was above all suspicion and vested interests. Just because you are a T2 nation shouldn't mean you get treated like second-class citizens. Rugby must not assume it is immune to serious issues which affect other sports. Last weekend was not only a bad one for Rugby Europe, it was a very bad one for World Rugby.